Yo, what's going on, guys? DJ Hess here, bringing you guys another TNT video. This is Tactical Nuke Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, I bring you guys a tactical nuke, and this has been going on since, I don't even know, like 15 months or something like that. So if you guys haven't seen the previous videos, maybe search through my channel and search through some TNT action there. But this gameplay is kind of crazy because I ended up getting this nuke hella like early in the game, I guess. But I didn't realize this because I was going to go for a double nuke. I still try to get a double nuke here and there, and of course I always fail. But the crazy thing about this one is this lobby's hacked, and I didn't realize this until after I got the nuke, and I'm not sure how I was able to pull this off because of it, but it was pretty wild. So you're gonna notice like later what I mean by it being hacked, and it's like I don't even know how to describe it because I couldn't really tell. Maybe you could kind of see it right there because I didn't get that kill. But did you see how that guy just flew backwards? And that guy just flew backwards a little bit right there as I shot him. Whatever this hack is, it like pushes the people back like really far every time you get shot. See right there, you can see the guy jump up in the air. And I don't know why. I swear I didn't notice any of this until after I got the nuke. But I was like, wait, what is going on with this? And I noticed it once later where I shot the guy and it like the person just kind of like warped away. And I was like, what is all this about? Now, I've ran into this a couple times before in the past, but very few times. It doesn't happen very often. And you know, it's just frustrating lately, especially after I did an open lobby last week, and right after I did the open lobby, I ended up gaming a little bit more and just trying, like after I got done taking my dogs for a walk or whatever, I tried playing a little bit more. And I noticed there was some other hacked lobbies, and I don't know if I'll have posted the gameplay from it yet, but there's it was crazy because this guy like ends up looking like he's on the opposite team. It was where I said it was like an invincible player. He looks like he's on my team, but he's actually on the other team, and it's my own teammate actually ends up killing me and stuff. So I don't know, you know, it's like it'd be kind of nice if they can go back and support this game. If Modern Warfare 2 could actually have a patch to fix the dang noob tubes, like I would play this game 24/7. I mean, it's and I guess that's a good and a bad thing. The fact that there's so many exploits makes it so I can move on to other things. And then it's probably better because I get trapped playing this game for hours and hours on end. I mean, I tried playing Battlefield 3 a little bit, and I literally played Battlefield 3 for maybe like 2 days, and I'm just to the point where I'm like, I suck so bad, it's so hard to want to just like go forward and do well in the game. So you know, I'm going to keep trying, and hopefully I can unlock more weapons and make my experience in Battlefield a little bit better. Look at that right there. So you see that guy pushed back up in the corner? At first I was like, oh, maybe he just jumped backwards or something. I really didn't understand what was going on. And then, you know, soon I'll figure that out. Now I am using the chopper gunner. I did mix it up a little bit. I was getting in, you know, a lot of times when I end up playing solo late at night, I'll end up getting into the same lobby, and then if I try to rage quit out, there's a bunch of tubers or something, you know, it's just an annoying lobby. I'll try to rage quit out and then try to join in another lobby, and it gets to the point where you can't even join into other lobbies because I don't know why. It's just the way that they have their mapping done, so it just kind of goes to the same exact spot, which is extremely annoying. But what ends up happening is I try to go back and forth between ground war and regular domination, and I thought, you know, if I use a chopper gun, I'd have a much better chance to actually get a nuke in a regular 6v6. So that was my mentality, because when you do the burst fires of the AC-130, it works best if there's a lot of people spawning in one location. And if you have 9, of course, you have a better opportunity to get it. So right here, I'm at the point where I did not get my nuke yet, and I'm trying to rack up enough kills to make the rest of the nuke happen. This is always like the heart, like pumping moments of the game where you're just like, you know, you're close, and you don't want to die and stuff, but you want to be able to get this nuke, and you don't want to get noob tubed, and it's just like those guys right in front of me got tubed and stuff. I just gotta try to watch my cover, and I know they spawn right on the other side of this thing, so I'm trying to head glitch them and try to kill those guys back there. But this is another little Semtex spot that I found. Just if you throw it right over the top, just lob it right through the middle area, it just seems to hit them just right, and ends up getting me a kills quite a bit. But then of course I ended up dying right away, and my team looks like I was short-handed. It looks like a lot of people quit. And I am playing ground war. I believe this is some ground war. I can't. Maybe this is 6v6. I honestly can't remember. Right there, that was the first time I was like, wait a minute, now I know something's going on because that guy jumped back so far. I have no idea where he went, and I was like, this lobby is totally jacked. And so I'm gonna keep shooting, and you can see that guy glitching around as well. So I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Do you think that they should fix these type of lobbies? I mean, or they should try to fix the game still? I mean, my personal opinion is this: if they can't host dedicated servers, and I know that the reason why they probably don't do dedicated servers is because of the extra financial costs. And let's face it, I know that they're not going to want to keep those extra costs going for year after year. However, I know that there's going to be demand. Like for myself, I like to play the game, like even a year, 2 years after the release. So, and like people go back and play COD 4 or whatever it is. If they did a hosted server, then you'll have to pay for it. They have to leave those servers running, and it's their hardware and stuff that they have to leave up to be able to make it so we can play the older games. So in the long term, I mean, dedicated servers is a good idea, but at the same time, it's a bad idea because then they're gonna have enough reason. I don't know how I missed this guy. That was crazy. They're gonna have enough reason to charge us more, and I think that I obviously don't want that. So I'm okay with it having it this way. But the flip side of that is they make millions and millions of dollars. They sell over $1 billion worth of the game. So it's like, why can't they give you a little bit more support? Even on the older games, if it's hacked, why can't they go back and fix these games? It's so ridiculous to me. And maybe if anybody knows of the new Infinity Ward like community manager, and if you guys know her Twitter or whatever, maybe link it in the description. I'm gonna tweet her a bunch and spam her, like just show her all these random clips that I've gotten recently, and just show how annoying it is. It's really frustrating to be able to have the hacks, let alone the noob tubes. But if they could fix the tubes and the hacks, I'd be on cloud nine. I'd be pretty happy about that. And this guy, I thought for sure I was like I might be able to get a double on this, and I think somebody else killed that guy. I don't even know what happened. He ended up disappearing or something. And this dang thing, man, it just keeps pushing him back further and further, so I don't get my kills there. But that's the kind of crappy part. After I realized this lobby was hacked, I bounced. I was like, I'm not staying in this lobby. It's just kind of garbage. But at this point, I already had my nuke, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep going. And then eventually, I ended up calling it in. I believe I called it in early because I was just fed up. I was like, you know what? It was just too frustrating dealing with all of the BS. So I ended up calling it in early. But I don't know, guys. I really wish that they would respond a little bit more and fix the problems. And right there, look at that. I mean, just shot up in the air. I wish they could fix the problems in the game. Sometimes I don't even notice if the lobbies are hacked. Sometimes I'm not paying a ton of attention, and but you get used to it. You get in a routine. You get in the map. You go to your location that you're used to going to. You try to rack up your kill streaks or whatever. You don't pay attention to little weird things like. I mean, just watching the game and not playing the game, it's very obvious that there was a lot of things going wrong from the beginning. But in the middle of the game, I didn't recognize any of it until I started, like the last 2 deaths I had right there. I started jumping from being shot, and I was like, well, F it. I mean, like I'm calling this in on these guys. But yeah, man, I don't know, frustrating, but at the same time, it is my favorite Call of Duty for some wacko reason. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you guys supporting the series. It's been long standing. I'd like to be able to get this on Machinima Respawn. Be kind of cool, but I don't know about how to go about doing that. But maybe I'll keep you guys posted on that if I can work that angle. But have a good one. Again, we'll catch you guys later. Have a good Tuesday. Peace.